Good morning, this is Dr. TF and I am here to give a small program on what is data frames. So initially to create a data frame, which is nothing but a form of data structure in R programming to organize a particular vector in the form of rows and columns. So what we need to do is we need to create first of all a vector of values or a sequence of values. So idea here is to create a data frame consisting of three people, if I could say three names along with their ages and marks. Okay, so we'll have a small table, a very tiny table consisting of some names, their age and their marks. Okay, so initially we'll create a vector for their names. So as you know, this is how can create a vector. You give the names on the left side, and the assignment operator you have less than hyphen followed by this C operator, to concatenation operator, to create a particular vector. So this will be a character vector where we'll create three names. Okay, names of maybe three students. Makes sense? So the next vector we'll create is with their ages. So make sure that you have three fields with what you create, which corresponds to the three names at the top. Okay, so we created a integer vector called as age, a character vector called as names. Okay, and next we'll have say marks. So this is the third vector that you are creating. Okay, so we do now have three vectors consisting of triplet, a sequence of three values. So with these three vectors, that is names, age and marks, we can create a data frame. Let us name our data frame as df equals, and to create a data frame the command is data.frame. With tab key you get this data frame, and you can see the definition of data frame is it creates data frames which are tightly coupled collection of variables that can share many properties of matrices and lists. So it's going to just be a closely related list, nothing more than that. So the syntax is equals data.frame, and within the braces, circular braces, you give the attributes or the vectors that you want to add. Okay, so we already gave three attributes, so let's put into it. Okay, so now our data frame is created and it's stored in a variable df. Okay, so how we can view this data frame? We make use of function called as view. And one more highlight in this R programming is this is highly case sensitive programming language, so make sure that the V is capitalized here. So when you put view of df, you can see your data frame. Okay, simple as that. So now our program is over, so let's run it and let's see what happens. Yes, so this is a data frame df where you have the names, their age and their marks. Okay, and in the global environment you can see you have a data frame created with df with three variables. So what are those three variables? They are age, which is now numerical vector, marks numerical vector, and the names, which is a character vector. Okay, so that's how you can create a data frame. Now say for example you want to import this data frame to a comma separated value file, CSV file. You can do that by using write.csv. Okay, so what you can do is write.csv. It can take two arguments minimally. So the first argument is df, that is the name of the data frame under consideration, and second is the name to which you need to save. Maybe you can just say datafr.csv. Save it. Now it's getting saved to this file. Okay, so in your default location you have this CSV file stored. You can see it here. Okay, fine. So that's how you can create and you can create a data frame and you can write them off into a CSV file. Okay, so once this is over, you can quit this. See you in the next video. Bye.